Dave defeating the Carabao Cup, but how disappointed are you with that one? It seems like a resilient performance from our lads.
I wouldn't say it was resilient. I think it was resilient from their lads. I'm disappointed with our not performance. I suppose it just re-emphasises where we need to improve, and where we need to get better. And I thought we were a little bit toothless up the top end of the pitch, and conceded a poor goal from one of their fleeting attacks. So I can be critical. It's pointless re-emphasising the point that we know where we're at. We just have to get better and challenge teams more in terms of in the final third and what questions we ask of them. We need to do better in that scenario.
Did when they go down to 10 men, do you almost feel that made it a little bit harder for ourselves?
No, not really. I think if you're asking me now, would I rather play against 10 men or 11? I'll play against 10 the rest of the season quite happily and take your chance on getting the result. I think they started as you would expect quite bright. They're good movement. You can tell the difference in levels just for the first sort of 10-15 minutes in terms of that sharpness and that intensity, and it is a step up without question. And then the sending off obviously puts the ball in our court in terms of us being challenged to sort of break them down. I thought we moved the ball too slowly in the first half, and second half you make it difficult, not because they've got 10 men, because you give them a goal from a poor bit of play from us on the edge of their box in terms of giving the ball away and turning it over and allowing a counter attack and not defending that properly. Once that happens, it then does become difficult because they can drop everyone behind the ball and make it difficult to break down. I thought we put some good balls into good areas, but just didn't have the whether it be desire, whether it be understanding to get in those areas to try and get ourselves an equaliser.
You mentioned that red card, that their manager believes it wasn't a red card due to a foul beforehand. Have you had a chance to look it back? What was your opinion on it?
No, I've not had a chance to look it back, but it is a red card, but it's only a red card because the referee doesn't see the foul previous to that. We had exactly the same scenario last season at Solihull with Timmy, where Timmy's fouled by Jamie Osborne. He then goes through. Timmy then makes a foul back and is sent off for denial of a goal scoring opportunity. And we appealed that and were told, well, it was denial of a goal scoring opportunity, which it was, but the referee missed the foul prior to it, and that's exactly what has happened tonight. So we were the right side of one there. What we didn't do is take advantage of that opportunity, and like I say, we've let a big opportunity pass us by tonight.
You spoke about on Saturday there was always going to be rotation in the side tonight, but we ended up actually sticking with the same back three of Liddell or Burnley. Was there a reason for that, or were we just keeping that consistency?
We want to try and get some continuity in terms of what we're doing, and ultimately we want to be as strong as we can. We want to win the game, and like I say, try and get a little bit of understanding in a back three that's not played together an awful lot. So there were changes that we could have made more, but the ones we did have given us sort of food for thought in terms of impacting the game and positions they played in and where we see them. But ultimately, especially with the lads up the top end of the pitch, they're going to be judged on efficiency, shots on target, crosses, getting on the end of the crosses, decisive passes, all those types of things, and we didn't see enough of that tonight.
Tyler Beery playing almost as a striker tonight alongside Luke Molyneux. Has that been an adjustment for him? Is someone who probably is a bit more of a natural winger?
Of course it's going to be an adjustment. It's an adjustment for them all, because at the moment we've not got the central strikers in the club that we want. So it's needs must, and it's people taking their opportunities. Again, you can speak about any of the players that played at the top end of the pitch. They want to be playing, and they've got to stamp their claim for a place in a team, regardless of what their thoughts are, based around the shape that we're gonna play. And again, it's easy to say you want to play in a certain position, regardless of where you play. You're going to be judged on, as I've said, efficiency and output, and how many assists you have during the season, how many goals you score, and all those types of things. That's ultimately what's going to get you noticed and get you moved into clubs higher up the pyramid.
I'm assuming Gary Diddle just brought off it with Saturday in mind as well.
Yeah, just again more just changing it. You're almost looking to go and be a bit more aggressive. So playing a natural left-sided centre back and leaving ourselves a little bit open, but leaving Burner or Timmy in terms of their pace was the way to go in terms of what we were doing, and trying to get some delivery. We're bringing Fergie on, but he's fine.
And just finally, 2 games in now, is there plenty of positives that you've seen to be confident heading into the rest of the season?
There's plenty of positives, but there's plenty of work on, as we knew would be the case, and we'll continue to work hard as we have, with the group we've got, and to add to that group, to make it more competitive and ultimately make us more competitive as a team.
Dave, thanks very much.
Cheers, thank you.